crank back there just riding along. Might take me a minute. Get used to driving this thing. It's got a 10 speed versus 13 speed. Since I've been back out on the road, every truck I've driven so far between Fireball and Grouch, they're both 13 speeds. So, Snowball is 10 speed, but I've never driven this truck, so I gotta get acquainted with it. Had to make a quick stop here at Rush Truck Centers, pick up some parts. The manifold gasket between the turbo and the manifold's leaking on this truck. So had to stop and, like I said, get this gasket and some nuts. Hopefully get this thing cleaned up a little bit. Whew. Kill a guy. So we're sitting here waiting to get waiting for them to finish unloading me. As soon as they do, we're going to have to pull on across the street. Well, it's back that way, but we're going to have to pull across the street and drop the turbo down. There's 4 bolts hold the turbo up to the manifold, up to the manifold. And I guess on these Cummins, this is what this truck has. The nuts aren't supposed to be reused on the stud. I should say studs instead of bolts, but the nuts are supposed to be thrown away, get new nuts, and go that route. But I guess they must have reused the old nuts or something. I really don't know. Either way, the nuts come loose, turbo went, and pretty well burned the gasket out. So we're going to have to change the gasket, and hopefully that fixes our exhaust issues, because I didn't get out in the shop to make video for the main channel, the Lad's Garage, not the Trucking Diaries. But I didn't get out there this weekend. I was going to, got out there, kind of piddled around, cleaned up some mess, and had a massive sinus attack. It actually started Friday night, but it got pretty bad on me Saturday with the wind blowing and whatnot, and still kind of getting over it. And then breathing exhaust fumes coming up here, a little rough. But our local shop wasn't going to be able to get the parts for a couple days, so one of the places along the way had it. In theory, it's like a 1 bolt away from being a 3-day project. Should be a 15-minute project, but you know how that goes. So all we gotta do is get these 4 nuts off. There's 2 here, and there's 2 back underneath there. And Billy says we just gotta drop it down enough to get the new gasket in, and then hold it back up with these new nuts. We'll do a little comparison real quick. This is what the new gasket is supposed to look like. That's what it looks like. Can anybody tell me why we had an exhaust leak? Show you real quick. We had to take the exhaust pipe, down pipe. We had to take it loose to drop this down low enough, because we don't have enough clearance back there for the frame. I left everything else hooked up, as you can see, because, well, we just don't want to have to rehook all that. But we got the new gasket in. I'm going to try to get this all booted back up there. Put a little Loctite on the lock nuts just to double assurance, and we're going to crank her down. Before we get all settled in for the night, we'll fill around. See if we feel any exhaust anywhere. So far we're good. Now guys, let me introduce you to Bruiser. 2005 International. Of course, we all know Mac. Now, this ain't no regular International, it's an Eagle. 500 horse ISX Cummins. I don't know the wheelbases or nothing like that. It's short wheelbase, shorter than the Western Stars. This is pretty much what International has for a hood truck. Don't mind this dirty windshield up here, but you know, it's got a little bit of a hood right there, you can see. I wonder if those gooses know that I could kill them with my bare hands and cook them in a microwave or fry them on a turbo. Like I said, old Bruiser has character. There's a reason why we call it Bruiser. Just ask Billy. This truck has been a power horse. Like I said, it's only a 10-speed, but it's always had plenty of power, plenty of torque. I mean, it threw the drive shaft out one night. Guess who got to pull them? Me. But this truck, it's its own character, honestly. Like I said, plenty of power. Ever since the company's had it, this is the oldest truck, or the truck that's been on the fleet the longest right now. Originally Billy's assigned truck. I think you might even say Billy on the door still, I don't know. Now I can show you around on the inside real quick. I do like the layouts of these Internationals. I just don't like the cheapness of it. Plastic, you know, plastic does things. I mean, wood ain't necessarily the greatest, but I mean, it's held up. But I'll show you the inside real quick. Start with your incandescent sleeper light. And of course, you know, you got a passenger seat. Got our 10-speed shifter. Notice Fireball and Grouch have a red splitter right here along with the high-low splitter. 10-speed Eaton Fuller. You know, just a small handful of gauges, nothing fancy. And of course, you got a bunk. Don't mind the mess, cause one, I just got in the truck today. I did put my stuff in here on Friday, but I really just got here today, so I really haven't had a chance to get comfortable. But you know, you got cabinet, boss lady. More cabinets, duct tape, more cabinets. Even got a fan over here. That's my fan. I really don't know what this little deal here would be good for. Maybe, I don't know, hang something in there flatly, because you can't really go this way. Oh, and the refrigeration unit. And the new to me porta potty. Actually, it's brand new. Just bought it. Oh, and I forgot the little cubbies up there too. And you know, you got one there and one over here, and plus a glove box. One thing about it, there's plenty of places to hide stuff in an International. Even though back when Snowball was down, I was driving the purple truck. The interior is pretty well the same layout. You can hide stuff everywhere. Well, my goal for the week, other than making money, I guess is to, you know, see what kind of miracle that bull snot that I got will work on this interior. Because this truck's been used and abused. Yeah, it definitely could use a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of vacuuming and a little wax on, wax off. We might even sneak it through a truck wash. But the boss lady says it's okay. No, that ain't my wife, that's my mother-in-law. My father-in-law drove the truck. Trust me. I got in the Fireball and that picture was in there. I couldn't sleep. I've been in here cleaning this old beater up. Just want to show you. That is no bull snot. That's bull snot. This stuff right here, Dasher Bull. And I've done up there and all over there, steering wheel, dash, that little part up there. I've been busy for a few minutes. Just been working on getting this kind of cleaned up a little bit. Because, well, I'm not going to say I'm going to get comfortable in here, but I'm going to be in here for at least a week, so kind of clean it up a little bit so I can be a little comfortable. Oh man, ran off and left my forks and spoons at home, actually in Fireball. So we're improvising. This is a spoon out of one of my tuna salad kit things. I guess better than nothing. The mac and cheese is a little difficult to eat with your hands. Unless you're Mallory. And it's a fun and games. Well, we survived our first night sleeping in Bruiser. Must have fixed the exhaust leak because there wasn't no fumes in the cab last night or when I got up. Truck really wasn't smoking much like it was yesterday either when I came over here to get loaded. Got a special load, if that's what you want to call it. They had to go out and hand pick everything pretty much because it's a distribution center delivery, so everything's all specialized. So they finally got one pallet on. I mean, I've only been sitting in here since 6 o'clock and it's, I don't know, let's see what time it is. Almost 8. We ain't doing bad. I don't know if them pigs are going to the market or if they're going wee, wee, wee all the way home. Well, we made it down here to Sullivan, Missouri. Getting unloaded. Good day. From Chicago, get loaded first thing in the morning. Taking the shingles off, putting them in their respective locations. They don't have nothing. That pole right there, that's their Farmington spot. They ain't got nothing going to Farmington, so I guess I can't help them out. We're going to get unloaded and go home tonight. At least that's the plan. There goes the train. The way the train market's been going, I sure hope it don't crash. Heck yeah. Oh, there's tankers. There's the tankers. Lord Almighty, Lord Almighty. Ooh, choo-choo train, choo-choo train, forklift, pit stop. Yep, we made it back. Heading to the house now. The old man's new rig. It's a 98 Western Star. Yeah, needs a little bit of TLC. But you know, it's the truck that the old man has been looking for a long time. He got a good price on it. He's happy with it. I give it my seal of approval. For the price, can't beat it. Pre-emission engine, pre-logs. Can't go wrong with it. So, we're heading to the house. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Pretty much going to do the same loop. We're going to go over Tennessee, load, go up to Chicago, deliver, reload, come back down here, deliver to Sullivan, come back home. I think, maybe, I don't know, possibly.